Here with 2025 Rivals 100 linebacker Jadon Perlotte, who just announced his commitment to Georgia. And Jadon, I guess the number one question, why Georgia, man?
Man, Georgia's always been my dream school. Grew up loving Georgia. It's just a family culture thing.
And I guess on the back half of that, you're obviously a 25 guy. Your recruitment still got a ways to go. Why did you feel like you wanted to go ahead and pull the trigger now?
I mean, right when I got the offer, I already knew, because I've always grown up a Georgia fan. I mean, they've always showed a lot of love, and that's just what drew me there.
So take me back to when you got that offer. You got it in May, I think, right? So what runs through your mind when you got a team who's the defending national champion? At the time, they just had a bunch of guys drafted in the NFL. What runs through your mind when you get that offer?
I mean, they gonna put me in the league. That's what I'm trying to get. That's my goal, is to get in the NFL, and that's where they're gonna put me. So
they see you as more kind of like an edge rusher, outside linebacker type down the line, right?
Yeah, they kind of want to use me everywhere. Cover a little bit, play inside, on the line too.
So I guess first of all, Coach Uzo Deribe obviously started in January, February. What's it been like building that relationship with him? I know you've talked a lot about the energy he brings and that kind of stuff.
I mean, he really relates to me. I mean, that's what I love. That's what I look for in a coach, is how much he relates to me. And he's always pushed me. I did a camp over there, and he coached me very good. And he was very specific on the little things.
What little things does he see in you? Obviously, as a guy that's still got a long ways to go in your process before you get to college, but the little things that he thinks can make you a good player down the line.
My speed and my size. I mean, he talks about my quickness and my agility, or the size I am, and how I can cover and stuff.
When you say he relates to you guys, he's what, 29, 30, I think. I mean, what's that like, having a future position coach that's, I mean, he's not really that much older than you are?
I mean, you don't really see him like that. I mean, it's very interesting, because he kind of acts like one of us, but that's what it is.
What's your favorite conversation with him had maybe outside of football? I know he's big into shoes, he's big into music.
Yeah, he loves shoes. He talks about shoes all the time.
And Coach Schumann, too. You were on the phone with Coach Schumann today, actually, when I was talking to you. What's it been like building that relationship with him, obviously with him as the co-defensive coordinator now, too?
Coach Schumann's I love Coach Schumann, actually. I did a camp. I kind of like split it in a camp, did half outside, half inside, and he was very on me too. Like, and he really loved me. He talked to me after the camp, saying he loved what I did, loved what I showed out there, competed, and he told me he wanted me a Bulldog.
With the pedigree he's got, when you hear that kind of stuff from him, and from Coach Kirby too, I'm sure you talked to him. What's it like hearing guys who have done this for so long now identifying you as, you know, we really want you in this program?
It's crazy. I mean, they're national champions. To see them want me is a big deal.
What do you like most about Coach Smart?
Like a lot of things, but he loves to win. I mean, I just watched him put 50 points on LSU. That extra point, the 2-point conversion, I like that. That's what I want to put in there.
Are you going to be throwing 2-point conversions when you're in Athens, or
we're gonna see?
You ain't got the part yet.
We're gonna see.
Because I know you saw him play Oregon in person. You saw the Tennessee game. You saw the Georgia Tech game. What stands out most in person when you're watching how that defense was?
They get after it. They're dogs. They go 100% all day at practice. I mean, I watched them in practice. They went full speed.
When you watch, you know, Nolan Smith or Robert Field or you know, Michael Williams is a freshman now, how do you think your play style maybe kind of compares to some of those guys and what you could bring to that defense?
I feel like I'm going to compete. Like, my freshman year, I feel like I'm going to start on the field.
Easy enough, right? What about the culture? And you mentioned them being national champions. You've grown up in Georgia, man. The culture there, how does it compare to some of the other programs for a guy like yourself that's been offered by schools across the country?
Well, Georgia's a lot like my school. I mean, it's all about family culture. Forget about me, I love you, and I really focus on that. I mean, worry about the brother beside you. Don't worry about yourself. It's not about you.
So, I mean, you mentioned your school, Buford High School. You got a lot of guys in the classes above you. What's it going to be like now for you to be recruiting those? You're younger than them, but you're going to be recruiting them to kind of join you in Athens.
Hey, I'm gonna get KJ and Edric over here. That's my biggest goal.
You're the second commit in that 25 class, with Jabri Coleman from Philadelphia. What, even outside of the guys at Buford, what is your message going to be when you're talking to these other 25 guys, especially the ones in the state, to say, hey, come to Georgia, we're going to keep this thing rolling?
If y'all want to win, y'all better come to Georgia.
So, you're the newest member of the Bulldog Nation. Just one last thing. What do you got to say to the Georgia fans?
Go Dogs.
Awesome. Thanks, Jed.